Sutra number 9. Svarasavāhī viduṣo'pi tathārūḍho'bhiniveśaḥ. स्वरसवाही जो अपने ही जीवन के रस में डूबा हुआ है. विदुषोपि, चाहे कितना भी विद्वान हो. tathārūḍho'bhiniveśaḥ. रूढ़ो means बंधा हुआ, and abhiniveśha means klesha, pancha klesha, that is fear. So here Rishi Patanjali explains about klesha abhinivesha, and abhinivesha is fear. So here in this sutra, Rishi Patanjali explains about how if the mind of a wise person is completely in the perception of the own self, and that kind of a mind clings on to life more and more. चाहे कितना भी विद्वान हो, पर अगर अपने ही रस में डूबा हुआ है and clinging on to life so much, then the mind is not free from fear abhinivesh. Because abhinivesh is fear, and fear comes only when you have so much rag for something, so much attachment towards something. Because when you are attached, you have that fear of losing that thing. No? So when you have so much interest in the worldly, mundane things, or even sometimes for your own knowledge, so that brings lots of abhinivesh in your mind, and your mind is not free from fear. Many a times we have seen many people, they do many different things to overcome this fear. The activities like bungee jumping, they jump from the heights, ना बहुत ऊंचे से छलांग लगाते हैं डर को भगाने के लिए. माउंट एवरेस्ट चढ़ जाते हैं अपनी अस्मिता को बढ़ाने के लिए. कहीं ऊंचे से छलांग लगा दी, थोड़ा सा डर निकल भी गया शायद. Some of the fear is maybe gone out of your mind. That is a nirbhay, na, jo fearless state. But moving towards abhay, there is no fear in mind. That cannot become with these different activities. Here in this sutra, Rishi explains about how wise people, they are rooted in perception of their own life, and so that their mind is still having abhinivesh. Until you remove the klesha in your mind, that which is rooted in your mind, in your chitta, you cannot have that fearless state or without abhinivesh state of your mind. Because this pancha klesha, they stay in your chitta, not even your mind. And chitta is much more vast than your mind. So you have to bring lots of awareness and lots of work, subtle work, to remove all these kleshas. By doing bungee jumping or going to Mount Everest, yes, definitely that fear will go a little bit away, but you cannot be completely free from this fear. And clinging on to life, if you slowly and steadily understand that this raga, clinging on to life, gives me more and more attachment, or whatever way, if you are having so much attachment towards anything, and you are able to understand that my mind is going towards raga and I have to be non-attached state, then only you can conquer this abhinivesh. You cannot be away from this abhinivesh until and unless you just eradicate completely this root cause, the klesha which is firmly rooted in your mind and in your chitta. We have seen many people, they are very wise and achieved highest levels in the life. बहुत सारे विद्वानों को हमने देखा है, संतों को, महात्मा को, कि बहुत सारे ऊंचे पड़ाव हासिल कर लिए हैं जीवन में, है ना। बहुत सारे ऐसे शिष्य भी हमने देखे हैं कि कितना ज्ञान होता है. They have so much knowledge, but and they leave their family, they leave the sansara. They understand that this sansar is asar and there is nothing much to dive into this life or the sansara. They leave everything away and they go to some ashram or they do some practices, and फिर वहां जाके अपने ही गुरु भाइयों से राग द्वेष होने लगता है. अगर if somebody is going ahead in the knowledge or something, then you feel that dvesha in your mind. So that will again cause so much of fear, and that stops the growth and that stops your journey ahead. So svarasavāhī viduṣo'pi tathārūḍho'bhiniveśaḥ. So this sutra is clearly mentions that how you can be away from abhinivesh, and only you can achieve the state of mind what you want, what you need to grow on the path. You know, all these kleshas, whatever we are just talking about, is the root cause is avidya, with ignorance. These all kleshas are just flourishing in our mind. And once we remove the root cause, the avidya, ignorance, by coming in the knowledge, with the light of knowledge, you can be away from all these kleshas and your mind is completely free. But it needs lots and lots of work. It's not that so easy. You know, in previous sutras, it was about sukhanushayi raga. So sukhanushayi raga, sukh anushayi means shayan. Shayan is to sleep with. So sukh, always sleep with raga, attachment. You know, जीवन में सुख का पीछा करना is rag, is attachment. No, जिन चीजों से हमको सुख की अपेक्षा है, whatever things we just run to get the happiness, that brings lots of attachment. It may be power, position, children, grandchildren, money, good house, whatever you wish for, your own happiness or your family's happiness, that will bring lots of attachment. And with attachment is always pain. Sukh or dukh, do judva bhai hai. Now, whenever there is sukh, dukh is always there. Whenever there is rag, it is always dvesh will be there. Rag and dvesh, sukh and dukh, they are together always. Because sukh sleeps with rag, sukh anushayi raga, and dukh anushayi dvesha. Dukh or the pida or chinta, that brings lots of dvesh in your mind, and they are attached with dvesha. So we have to understand our mind first, that what is going on in our mind, where are these kleshas, why they are coming, what is the root cause of this klesha, from where they are coming. Then and then we are able to understand and we are able to erase or to work towards weakening these kleshas, and we can have the completely chitta vritti nirodha. Only and only then it happens. And when we are talking about raga, you know, many a times before getting that things, what we are looking for, but thinking about that gives us pleasure. Na kalpnaओं में चीज को पाने की खुशी, that gives a hypothetical happiness. You know, सोच के खुश होना कि बड़ा मजा आएगा, मुझे ये मिल जाएगा, बड़ा मजा आएगा, मुझे वो मिल जाएगा. And your mind gets rooted in attachment. And when you cling too much towards life, svarasavāhī, your own happiness, clinging towards life, brings the fear, and that will bring fear of losing that also. And that is abhiniveśaḥ. So here Rishi has explained wonderfully how your mind is getting into the klesha abhiniveśaḥ. In the next sutra, Rishi is giving wonderful explanation about how these kleshas are originated. What is the origin? What is the beginning of this klesha in our chitta? Namaste.